and welcome to Park Place Views, where we highlight different people, places, and projects within your local government, the city of Janesville. I'd like to thank JATV for making this production possible today. Now, last time I sat down with City Engineer Mike Payne to talk all about the 2015 high-profile street and construction projects. If you'd like to view this video, you can go to JATV's YouTube page or to the city's Publications and Videos webpage. But today I'll be sitting down with Recreation Director Shelly Slepak and talking all about the different recreation programs and projects that are coming up this summer. Alright, so welcoming to the program today is Shelly Slepak. She's the Recreation Director here for the city of Janesville. She was first hired as a recreation programmer in 2003 and was promoted to Recreation Coordinator in 2007 and then Recreation Director in 2012. She has a BS in Recreation Management from UW-La Crosse and an MS degree in Recreation Administration from George Williams College of Aurora University. She is also a graduate of the Janesville Leadership Development Academy and is a certified park and recreational professional. So thank you for joining us today, Shelly. I've already said a little bit about your history, but can you tell us about yourself a little bit more, both personally and professionally?
Sure. Well, no, thank you for having me. Like you mentioned, I've been with the City of Janesville in the Recreation Division for 12 years now. Personally, I grew up in Beloit, so I'm very familiar with the community, and I consider Janesville my home. I'm married to Cullen Slepak, who's actually the Parks Director here for the City of Janesville, and our family consists of our wonderful dog named Tindra. And then professionally, like you mentioned, I've been here 12 years, so I've started out at the intern level, moved my way up through recreation programmer, recreation coordinator, to my current position of recreation director. So having those jobs has allowed me to have kind of a unique perspective on everything for the recreation division. And then beyond here at the City of Janesville, I'm very active in our state association, the Wisconsin Park and Recreation Association, and I'm currently serving as chair of the rec section.
Wow, very involved.
Yes.
Okay. So I know that this is a busy time of year for your division, for the rec division, especially with the major splash pad project. But can you explain how the division exactly gears up for the spring and summer activities that you have planned?
Sure. I guess the best way to put it is we're constantly busy planning and doing things. So when we're planning for activities, we have to plan well in advance. So if the community has ideas for different programs or activities or events, they really need to let us know, several months in advance. We program year-round and have a couple year-round facilities, but definitely the spring and summer months are our busiest season. We begin actually gearing up for our spring-summer activities in the previous year in December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we must finalize everything actually in February, and then in order to get it into our activity guide, which is a 48-page brochure that gets mailed out to residents in mid-March.
Wow.
And actually residents should have got that guide, but if they haven't got that guide, they can view our guide of all of our activities on the City of Janesville website and all. So the library has copies of it.
Great, good to know. Okay, so within this guide that you mentioned, there are quite a few programs available. And the programs and activities that are available are offered for all different interests, age groups, and skill levels. So do you think you could highlight a few programs for a few of the different demographics that you have these programs for? First of all, like the youth programs and camps, could you describe some of those?
Sure. Oh, we have a lot of programs, probably too many to talk about, but I'll highlight a few of them. Our main area, especially in the summer, is we provide day camps outside in the parks. We do 5 of those, actually. Kids Count camps. We've got full day options, and then actually half day options for those that attend summer school. We've even got a day camp for toddlers for youth ages 3 to 5. Let's say you have an active child. We even have a sports camp that focuses on being active and doing sports all summer. And then we partner with other organizations to do quite a few activities, including a Young Rembrandt's art class. We do horseback riding, bricks for kids, and then other major programs for youth. We have our one-day fun days, which are really popular. Those are kind of themed activities. For example, maybe this year I believe we're doing fire and rescue and monsters in training. In just 2 hours, maybe you don't want your kid to do a full day program, but just a couple hours out in the parks for youth. And another main youth activity that we do is tennis lessons. We do program the tennis courts at Palmer Park and do tennis lessons from peewees, toddlers on up to adults.
Wow, cool. Lots of different activities for that.
And there's even more.
Yeah. Okay, so what about programs for adults?
Okay. Well, adults, we do a lot of sports for adults. We're currently we do softball at Dawson Softball Complex, and we do kickball there in the summer and then fall. And then in the fall and winter months, we offer basketball leagues for men. We offer volleyball leagues, as well as dodgeball leagues. We also offer indoor lap swim for adults. And then several programs ranging from investment classes, ceramics at the senior center for all ages, piano classes, belly dancing,
Wow.
yeah, and even more than that. So
Oh, cool. And what about the in-between, the tween and teen ages?
yes.
How about programs for them?
Yep, we don't forget about the tween and teens. I would say our biggest teen or tween program is our rec nights. We do rec nights at the area middle schools, so all three of them, and we do those once a month during the school year on Friday evenings. And we have a DJ, we have the pool open, we have open gym, and it's a lot of fun for the kids. And then we actually have an outdoor all-city rec night coming up this Saturday, June 6th, out at Dawson Softball Complex.
Okay, cool.
And then actually we have a couple
Oh,
other ones
not
that
done
we
yet.
have. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm not done. We actually are partnering with the library to do a youth battle of the bands.
Okay.
And then we also do a couple kind of volunteer programs for teams to help them get going on that, and that's our counselor and training program. So at our day camps, we actually, teens 13 to 15 can be counselors in training. And then we also do a volunteer involvement program. So teens, as young as 13 on up to high school, if they want to get or are required to get
Yeah.
volunteer hours, we actually have a lot of opportunities for them.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. And what about activities for the whole family that they can do together?
Okay. Yep, we do a lot of family activities. So a lot of events going on the weekends. We do couple main things that occur in the summer is we do our kids noontime entertainment that families can come out to for 4 Thursdays at Camden. The stage there. And then we also have our Main Street Entertainment series, and that's on Tuesdays at Courthouse Park at 7 p.m. And those actually begin June 16th, and we have 6 of those. I'll only highlight a few more, but then we have our Take a Kid Fishing Derby, which is June 6th, coming up at Traxler Park Lagoon. Really popular activities for families to come and fish. And then something we started a few years ago with the Optimist Club is Movies in the Park at Optimist Park. So we do those the third Friday of every month in the summer.
Okay.
And then we are doing a stargazing event out at Optimist Park too, which is pretty popular, and that's June 30th. And then we don't have any campgrounds in the city of Janesville, so we do a city camp out, and that's coming up June 27th. And then we do a coin carnival at Fourth Ward Park on July 26th. And then we're actually partnering with Premier Tennis and Fitness to do a do-it-yourself fit fun where actually families can come and make their own fitness equipment and then actually exercise afterwards. So a lot of unique stuff for families that we do throughout the summer and year-round.
That sounds really fun. And then what about the senior center? Are there any special programs offered through the senior center, or what are your most popular programs?
Sure. The Senior Center is open year-round, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30, and we've got tons of activities there weekly, ranging from card groups, fitness classes, from line dancing to clogging, computer classes, arts and crafts. We've got a billiards room there, computer rooms, so definitely a lot of things to take advantage of there. Those are popular, as well as we have monthly special events there, and then we go on day trips there throughout the state of Wisconsin once a month.
Wow, there is a lot to
Yes.
do in the recreation division. So, where can residents register for these programs, and how can they pay?
Okay. Well, we actually say that there's 5 easy ways to register for rec programs or activities. The most common one I would say is people come into our rec office, and we're located on the first floor of City Hall, and we're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. You can also register online, but there is a small convenience fee, and you can do that on the City of Janesville website /register. And then other ways people can register is if they have our registration form, they can mail that registration form in through the mail, or they could fax it in, or we have a convenient drop box located on the Wall Street entrance of City Hall that they can drop it in after hours.
Okay, great. Well, there are a lot of fun aquatic activities I know that are highlighted in the spring and summer guide. And I know that when warmer weather first comes to Janesville, everyone wants to know, when do the pools open? So, can you tell us about your aquatic facilities this year and when they'll open, and different activities associated with the aquatic facilities?
Sure. Well, the pools are opening up soon. They're not opening up this weekend. They're opening up next weekend.
Okay.
So Palmer Wading Pool and Lions Beach open up on May 30th. And then Rockport Pool opens up on June 13th.
Okay.
And then in terms of fees,
Yeah.
Lions Beach is free. And then Palmer Wading Pool, there is a dollar charge for a daily fee.
Okay.
For youth only, adults are free there, or else people can get a $5 season pass to Palmer Wading Pool. Again, it's just for youth. And then Rockport is $2.50 for youth or senior for a daily rate, or $3 for adults. Otherwise, best bet for Rockport Pool is to get the season pass. And if they get the season pass by June 5th, that's our early bird rate, they would pay either $30 for youth, $40 for adults, or $75 for families. So that's really kind of a steal of a deal.
Yeah. Okay, well, I know that Rockport Pool has a bunch of different daily specials going on during the summer. Do you think you could highlight a few of those or explain that a little bit further?
Yep. Well, we kind of wanted to encourage people to come out to the pool, so we came up with this 72 days of wacky holidays and pool promotions. So every single day that the pool at Rockport is open this summer, there's going to be some special activity. So we'll post it the day before, and then we have a full list that was in our brochure, and people can pick it up at the pool. So we really hope that people will get excited about some of these things and participate in them. Kind of some examples, maybe it's one of the wacky holidays, maybe it's National Friendship Day. On that day, people will get friendship bracelets, or if it's Root Beer Float Day, we'll provide free root beer floats. And then there's other unique things, like we're doing poolside bingo, and then other days where they win other prizes. So we're really excited about it.
Yeah, something new. And what can you tell us about swimming lessons? Are they offered?
Yep. We actually provide Red Cross swim lessons, and we provide swim lessons for ages 6 months on up.
Wow.
So we actually, when they're starting, they start out as parent-child, and that's kind of really the best time to get children started in swim lessons is when they're real young, get them familiar and confident and comfortable in the water.
Right.
So we do parent-child lessons, and then we go to preschool levels, and then our Red Cross levels 1 through 6 start after that. And we are conveniently offer morning lessons, so Monday through Thursday in the summer, and then they're 2-week sessions, or else we offer evening sessions on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings.
Okay, something for everyone's schedule.
Yes.
All right. And I also heard about a new partnership that has been established between the Hedberg Public Library and Palmer Pool. So can you explain this further?
Yep. We talked with the library, and we really wanted to do something unique that benefited both the library and the recreation division, and we came up with doing multicultural story time at the pool. And this is going to be at Palmer Wading Pool. So inside the actual fence of the wading pool, the library is going to come every Monday from 3 to 4 p.m. and do story time. And they're going to have other activities related to that particular theme that week. So every Monday during the summer, and it's all free.
Cool, wow. Great. And then speaking of aquatic activities, I know that a splash pad was proposed for Riverside Park. So can you give us an update on this project and when it will open and that kind of a thing?
Sure. Yep, the splash pad project is on target right now. They're actually going to be pouring concrete this week. They've been doing the prep work prior to that. But as of right now, it's on target for a July 4th opening. And then we'll actually have our grand opening event on July 11th. And then the splash pad would be open daily after that from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. actually through September 13th.
Oh, wow. That stays open pretty long there. And then what kind of features can we expect with the splash pad? I know it's kind of a new idea for the community. So.
Yes, it is. Well, it's in Riverside Park, and it's actually going to be in the location of the old sand volleyball courts there. And, of course, the splash pad will be replacing the wading pool. But as you know, probably, Riverside Park is very beautiful and scenic. So we wanted to kind of go along with that theme, and we're having a nature theme. And just a lot of stuff related to that. So colors related to the river. The actual concrete looks like the Ice Age trail. It's going to look really nice. And there's going to be actually 10 features on there related to the nature concept. And then, everything from vertical or higher features down to your ground features. And some examples are flowers with water coming out, leaves with water coming out, volcanoes, spiders, just a lot of unique stuff. So we're really excited about the splash pad, and splash pads are unique to Janesville. And what's cool about it is the water comes out of all of these different features in different sequences. So the kids don't really know what's going to happen each time. So it's unique to that. And the other thing is the features are only activated when the kids hit a button.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's kind of fun for them and really promotes play.
Cool. So I know that the Recreation Division offers new and exciting programs each year. So what are the new programs offered in 2015?
We actually have quite a few new programs in 2015, but I'll just highlight a few of them that I think are kind of big things. Our first one, we're doing kind of a fun 5K or 1 mile fun run called the Sunday Fun Day Scamper. And we're basically celebrating National Ice Cream Day a day early. And it's a fun run for people of all ages, so kids and families, adults. And then there's going to be actually obstacles throughout the course, such as the slippery syrup slide, the whipped cream cannon, and the mystery blaster. So everyone gets to participate in this fun run. They get a t-shirt, and then actually after the run, Dairy Queen is providing ice cream for everyone.
Oh, wow.
So really kind of a cool thing, and we have early bird registration for only $15 through May 31st, and then they can register through the day of the event, which is July 18th. And then two other ones that I wanted to point out are we're doing hay rides in the park, and we partner with the Friends of Riverside Park at that, and it's in Riverside Park. And we have tractor-drawn hay ride wagon rides through the park, and then we have music and s'more roasting after that. We've got a couple of those this summer. One's coming up May 31st from 1:30 to 4:30, and then another one in late August. And then the other thing I wanted to point out that we just started doing is ceramic painting parties. We do that at the senior center where they have a ceramic room there. And this can be, it's very popular right now for youth doing these parties, but can be all ages, even adults. And for $125, they can have up to 15 people, and they get to paint a piece of ceramic, and they get to take that ceramic piece home that actual day. And then we have games led by staff, and then they can have pizza, hot dogs, and it's a really great time and a unique birthday opportunity.
Yeah, those sound like really fun new opportunities to take part in. So there are also a ton of fun and interesting activities offered through the spring and summer, but I know that the Recreation Division is encouraging neighborhoods to host block parties. So why should residents be interested in hosting a block party?
Sure. We encourage residents to host neighborhood block parties, and they've always been able to do that, but there's not too many people that do take part in it, but we want to encourage it because there's several things that occur. It encourages communication between neighbors. People get to know people. Once you get to know people, then you kind of watch out for people. So encourage people to host block parties. We actually created a new brochure, which is on the City of Janesville website for people, and that highlights the process to apply for a block party and actually gives them other information and then unique tips for how to run a successful block party.
Okay, cool. And how can they sign up for these block parties?
You can go on the website, and there's actually an application form that they need to fill out. They need to talk to all their neighbors, especially the people that are affected by that particular portion of the road that will be closed. And then they need to provide a map of that area that they plan on closing and barricading off. And then it is a $50 fee, and that goes to our Recreation Division office.
Okay, and I'm told that the block party brochure can be found at the City of Janesville's website /block party, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for explaining that. Looking forward to that. All right. So we all know that Wisconsin's weather can change very quickly. So do you have any recommendations for indoor activities if bad weather comes to Janesville?
Yeah, obviously we're all looking for warmer weather coming up, but of course sometimes the heat can get to all of us. So we do have a year-round ice arena. So that is open year-round, including obviously the summer, and we do have public skate in the summer months for people who are looking to get indoors. Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m. and Saturdays from noon to 2 p.m. Starting in mid-June.
There's really a lot of options to do this summer.
Yes.
All right. So does the Recreation Division offer rentals, kind of moving on to a different topic?
Yep.
What kind of equipment or facilities do you guys offer to rent for the public?
Okay. Well, we've got a lot of equipment that we have, and it doesn't matter whether maybe somebody's planning a big, huge public special event, or if you're just planning a birthday party or family reunion in the park. We've got something for everyone. So, things that we have for special events, we've got traffic cones, megaphones, we've even got PA systems, tables and chairs for people to rent, recycling bins, a lot of stuff for special events. And then even we've got sports equipment for those who have rented a pavilion. Volleyball sets probably is our most popular equipment rental item. And we've got dodgeball sets, lacrosse sets, and nobody who's played pickleball before will know that you can rent paddles and balls at our office so they can try that sport out. We've got discs for people that want to go to Lustig and play disc golf. And we've even got a GPS for people who want to take their stab at geocaching in the parks.
Wow, guys have everything.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
honestly even more. I can't even begin to list
Yeah.
everything that we have. I guess a couple other things we've got that is unique to us is carnival games. So
All right.
if people are having a birthday party in the park, we've got actually party bins. We've got minute-to-win-it games in a bin. We've got relay race bins, lollipop trees for games. So quite a bit of stuff at our office.
Cool, good to know. Everybody should know that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And then for everyone having their summer parties, you know, graduation parties, birthday parties, can they rent different pavilions and parks and different facilities, indoor facilities?
Yep.
And how would they go about doing that?
Okay. Yep. Well, outdoor facilities, we've got our pavilions. We've got 11 pavilions that people can rent, and they range in size, you know, from smaller pavilions on up to accommodating 200 people. And how they would do that is they would either come into our office in the recreation division's office on the first floor of City Hall, or they can actually do it online. Pavilions do go quickly, so we've already have quite a few of our weekends and our more popular pavilions already booked. But for everyone's benefit, if they're planning ahead, we start doing pavilion rentals for city residents the first Monday of January every year.
That's early, wow.
It is. So that's kind of our park pavilions for outdoor rentals. And then our indoor rental that we actually have is our senior center. It can be rented by anyone, any age, in the evening hours when we're not programmed for seniors. So your Friday nights, your Saturday nights, or weekends. It's a great facility. It's very, very beautiful inside. We've got a river view room upstairs of the senior center that it can accommodate up to 150 people. The space has a stage. It's got a commercial grade kitchen there. We have opportunities. We have tables, chairs there. People can rent chair coverings, table coverings from us. And for just $200, they can get 5 hours of rental time for whatever, you know, their needs may be, whether it's a small wedding reception, anniversary party, graduation, retirement party, you name it. It's a really nice facility.
Cool, good to hear about that. Now, is there a place that residents can access more information about the recreation programs, the activities, the projects, and the rentals that you just mentioned?
Yep. You can go to the City of Janesville website and then /recreation. That would probably be the best spot for everyone to go. And then we've got separate pages for all of our different program areas and really highlights everything. As well as obviously our activity guide is on there, or they can have their hard copy that they look at, and we encourage them to keep throughout the spring and summer months. And then the biggest place where we do advertise our programs is our Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Yep. On our Facebook page is Janesville Parks and Recreation. And we post actually everything from events, programs, you name it, and we actively post once a day.
Okay, good. All right. And then how can members of the public contact you if they have any questions directly for you?
Okay. Well, they can contact our office, and that would be 755-3030, and then just ask for myself. Otherwise, if they have questions on a specific program, our office staff would direct them to the appropriate person.
Okay, good to know. And it's been really great interviewing you here today and learning a little bit more about the Recreation Division and all that you guys do. It seems very, very busy and action-packed with everything that you guys plan. But I'm going to close today with a few rapid-fire questions like we always do, just to get to know you on a little bit more of a personal level.
Okay.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What is your favorite recreational program here?
My favorite recreation program that we do is our Enchanted Forest.
Okay.
It's our main fall program, and it's just really unique to the area. It's for school-age kids. It's a non-traditional Halloween event, being that it's non-scary.
Okay.
And the other cool thing about it is so many people come. It's our most highly attended event. People coming from not only the city of Janesville but outside of the community, and just enjoying such a nice event, and then getting to be outside for that. It's great.
Cool. Yeah. And what is your favorite weekend activity in Janesville?
Okay. Well, we approve all of the special events in Janesville, so I know firsthand how many special events there is going on. So, I enjoy doing that type of stuff, or else, really, honestly, one of my favorite things to do is walk our dog.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And what is your favorite food?
Probably something most people don't like, but it's green olive pizza.
Yeah, that's good. And what is the best part of being a recreation director?
Actually, a couple things. Knowing that you're providing programs and activities that provide for a better quality of life for people. And I do most often of the time like that it's so fast-paced and constantly changing.
Yes, lots to do. All right, so thank you again for being with us today.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add or anything else you'd like to mention?
I just want to say thanks for having me represent the Recreation Division, and our motto this year is actually Recreation, It's for Life. Mm-hmm. So I encourage everyone to get out there, try something new, and realize the benefits that actually, playing and doing recreational activities have on people.
Great, good. Well, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
Yep. And next month, tune in because we will be talking about the lead grant and housing programs with neighborhood and community services staff. Other ways to stay in touch with the City of Janesville, besides tuning in on a monthly basis, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, sign up to receive Nixle alerts from the Janesville Police Department, or sign up for our email list at our website /email lists. For the City of Janesville, I'm Carly Seward, Management Information Intern. Thank you for tuning in today.
The City of Janesville, Wisconsin's Park Place. Our mission is to innovatively provide effective municipal services that are responsive to the needs of residents, businesses, and visitors, and delivered in a reliable, efficient manner in order to sustain Janesville as the community of choice. The city workforce has identified 4 core organizational values: adaptability, respect, service, communication. Adaptability. We are creative and flexible in response to our community's changing needs. Respect. We embrace diversity, empathy, and collaboration through a foundation of mutual respect. Service. We serve with kindness, integrity, and professionalism. We are accountable for making ethical and innovative decisions that reflect community-driven goals. Communication. We value transparency through honest and clear communications.
Our staff consists of over 530 employees working around the clock in many different areas. The City Manager's Office, the City Assessor's Office, the City Attorney's Office, the Clerk Treasurer's Office, the Accounting Division, the Human Resources Division, the Information Technology Division, the Police Department, the Fire Department, Economic Development, the Hedberg Public Library, JATVMedia Services. The Department of Public Works oversees 7 divisions within the city: Engineering, Operations, Technical Services, Parks, Building and Development Services, Planning Services, Utilities. The Neighborhood and Community Services Department oversees 3 divisions within the city: Recreation, Housing and Property Maintenance, the Janesville Transit System.
The diverse programs and services our staff provides help us achieve our strategic goal, downtown. To position our downtown as a vibrant neighborhood, where commerce, culture, entertainment, and history intersect. Economy. To facilitate continued growth and diversification of our local economy. Financial sustainability. To remain a responsive and forward-thinking steward of financial resources. Image and engagement. To strategically communicate the city's strengths, priorities, and initiatives while maintaining trust and confidence through effective engagement. Infrastructure. To build upon the community's foundation of well-planned, maintained, dependable, and sustainable infrastructure. Partnerships. To embrace and enhance collaboration with local, regional, national, and global stakeholders to realize shared success. Performance culture. To cultivate an organizational environment that empowers an engaged, innovative, and diverse municipal employee base. Rock River Corridor. To promote, enhance, and respect the unifying feature of our community. Safe and healthy community. To advance safety and overall well-being of residents and neighborhoods through cooperation and encouraging an active lifestyle. We work towards these goals because we believe in the Janesville community's vision statement. Wisconsin's Park Place. Discover the community of choice to realize life's opportunities.